Hello and welcome to Platinum Talas Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Aries, okay? This is for any Aries you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know that I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you, but I might snitch, so be mindful. And I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started, my gorgeous Aries. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Justice, Libra card. Libra, who is actually the sign opposite you in the year. Well, opposite, halfway through the year. We oppose. I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra sun. My dad's a Libra. Interestingly enough, I actually thought of this while I was doing the intro. So I'm a Libra sun. My dad's an Aries sun. I dated an Aries sun who was 4.5 years younger than me. That is not the case. I also thought of him, so I gotta mention it. I don't know, maybe you're gonna date someone 4.5 years younger than you? Libra guys, possibly Libra girls as well. Okay, so Justice. So a Libra might be coming into your life that is 4.5 years younger than you. But whatever it is, they are gonna offer you a message of love, right? A heartfelt, emotional message. With the Knight of Cups, with the five of Pentacles, I think this is gonna get you okay, so it's gonna get you out of your gloomy doom situation. Because see this little guy over here under the cloak of the I don't know if this is a witch or a queen, but she is protecting him. If so, it's kind of like my situation. If you are older than the individual that you're connecting with, you might probably want to put them under a cloak, take care of them, or you want to make sure that they evolve nicely, because you see the potential in them, which is the main reason why I, first and foremost, dated that guy who was 4.5 years younger than me. But things did not pan out so well, so I said bye. Now the next card is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, okay, talks about a new action, something new that you're starting that will be very, how should I say, that will be very profitable, not necessarily money wise, but like it will give you a return on your investment. That is for sure. Right. Now the next card is a Hierophant. Possibly will lead to long-term relationship. Could even be marriage. Babies and all that. But it depends on you, right? Is that what you want? And the next card is the Tower moment. But before you get to that babies and household and family melding bit, there is going to have to be a change. Right? Someone is going to have to change their ways for better or worse, which is what marriage is. Something is going to change. Going to have to change at the very least for there to be a Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy kids, happy husband, happy all that jazz. So if you want this, there needs to be a Tower moment. Something needs to shift and change. Alright? Duh, duh, duh. It's not that dramatic. It's a good thing. Okay, it is. Then you have temperance, which is talking about tempering things together, blending two things together. So if you let the tower fall and crumble, uh, there will be a much more, there will be, that will allow excuse me, the Four of Wands to come in, which is basically you and someone else tempering your individuality together and making something more beautiful come out of it. Right? That will lead to or is or was a new emotional connection for someone. I'm not sure who, right? And the final, oh, and the two cards. This is good. All right, next card, King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is in complete control of his actions. He knows what he's doing. He knows how he's gonna get there, and when. Well, not necessarily when, but he is looking forward to the day where everything just pans out. Now, the next couple of cards, all right, you have the World, which means that this is going to lead to a completion. Something is going to pan out well, okay, and it's for the, at least for the long haul of this project, which will lead you to want to begin every new adventure completely devoid of past experiences, completely fresh, looking at it from a fresh perspective, and yes, which will lead you to your sun. And the sun card is Leo energy, which talks of, which is the happiest card in the deck in tarot. It leads to happiness, everything you wanted coming towards you. You're happy, you're joyful, and all that fun stuff, right? Now, okay, this is too much. And these are basically the first step in the relationship will be very well for both of you. Okay, there will be a lot of transformation coming in the later years and a lot of working together. So, my gorgeous Aries, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description for this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Leos, okay? So this is for any placement of Leo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. And I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to utilize your own intuition. So for that, let's get started. So the first card that fell out is the Tower pointing towards the left. Now cards pointing towards the left to me indicate that they happen in the past or they're happening super slowly, right? Now, if I don't know where that is for you, so if you haven't had a Tower moment up to date in your life, it's going to happen. If you had, this happened. pretty straightforward. Now the next card is the Five of Chalices. Okay. Yep. Ooh, interesting. Five of Chalices. As you can see on this card, we have someone who's all up in her head because she has people, mostly five people in front of her trying to, I don't know, well, they're holding a knife, and she looks like she's crying, right? She's like, yeah, crying. So she is seeing this. Because her face is pointed downwards, right? But she sees all the negative stuff. I take it as a negative connotation at this point. Now, if all she did was look up, she would see a white bird flying within the moon, right? So she'd be like, ooh, hope. But she cannot see that white bird. Birdie, birdie, bird. She cannot see that white bird because she's concentrating on what her current reality is. If you want something different than your current reality, you have to take your attention from this current reality and put it on something else. Okay? Put it on something more joyful, more happy, something that will put a smile on your face so that you can attract more happy things. Now, I mean, law of attraction is part of the message. It's not all of the message. Part of it. You actually need, like, I learned this the hard way. You actually need to do things, like, just do actions. But at this point, when you get to the point of, oh, I don't want this, so why don't I look up and see what else there is? When you get to that point, okay, you no longer are, what's the word? You no longer are subject to what is happening to you. You're subject to what you want to create. And that is the key to living the life you love, creating what you want. With possibly thoughts, possibly actions, possibly whatever, right? You just need to create what you want and avoid thinking of what you would like to avoid. Okay, so now the next card is the moon in the reverse. Now the moon card is Piscean energy, and it basically talks about things that were hidden coming to light. And it being in reverse, in this reading, I feel like this you aren't getting out of the Five of Chalices. You are actually staying put because you're not looking up. You're not looking at the sky, at the night sky. You're not looking at the birds flying like in front of the moon. You are looking at these five individuals that seem like they want to kill you. That are giving you some hard time. So, because of that, things are not coming to light this week. All you gotta do is look up now. Now, if you are currently thinking of the of the Netflix show or the Netflix movie, look up. I don't know, man. That would be a whole nother story. It's like that is funny. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just basically looking up would be in reference to what's going to happen, right? But in this case, looking up is gaining some hope. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, the next card is the Queen of Chalices. And the Queen of Chalices is the Queen of Cups, which would indicate that now, if you don't look up and if you don't change your way of thinking about what you're currently seeing within the Five of Chalices, okay, you need to be more, someone you're dealing with needs to be more understanding of you and understanding of your needs, understanding of where you currently are in your reality, and being less pushy or less something. More understanding is what I'm getting. More understanding, more compassion. That's the word. Because you have an uphill battle in front of you. You or them have an uphill battle in front of them. And it's going to take some time. And if they want to stick around with you, stick with you and be within your vicinity, okay, they are going to need to be patient, right? as this card shows. She's like, oh my god, why is it taking so long? Just be patient. It will pan out. Now the next card is the Seven of Chalices. Now I feel like what will pan out is that at some point someone you're dealing with is gonna have an array of choice, being spoiled for choice. That's what Seven of Chalices talks about. So much so that you now have to choose which one you're gonna pick. You know? And that will lead you to the Page of Coins. Now, the Page of Coins, right, is looking intently at her pentacle, very closely. And so she's trying to crack the code or try to understand what the hidden messages are or understand the techniques of making this coin, right? That's what she's looking at. And due to that study of that one pentacle in such detail, she will be able to embody the magician and become the magician of her life, creating whatever she wants, wherever she wants, whenever she wants, however she wants, right? The magician. And the magician has complete control over all four suits. There'd be swords, which represents thought, money, which represents material abundance, wands, which represents action, and swords, which represents thought. Did I mention all of them? Swords. Cup for emotion. That's the one I was missing. Yeah. Cup for emotional maturity. Now, the next card is the Three of Pentacles. Now, on this card, you see that you have a young boy with a genie. Now, these indicates that this young boy's wishes are going to become granted by the genie. So that's good. Because of the fact that this Page of Coins has understood realities that were no that were first hidden from her with the Moon card in the reverse. Now she is able to make her wishes and have them be granted, because she was what's the word I'm looking for? Because she was nurturing, because she was loving, because she was all of what this Queen of Coins represents to herself. She was patient, she was nurturing, yes, and all that jazz. So, my gorgeous and fellow fire. Oh, no, I don't have Aries in my chart. No, yes, gorgeous and fellow Leos. I do have Leo in my chart. This is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email. You can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? So this is for any placements of Sagittarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because I know I was a cross watcher for many of you. Myself, I get you and I got you, but I might snitch, so be mindful. Now, I will mention when it's time for you to use your own intuition, and I use Star Spinner Tarot. So with that being said, let's begin, my gorgeous Saggies. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. And we have the 10 of Chalices. Yes, this is awesome. 10 of Chalices equals 10 of Cups. Complete emotional fulfillment. As well as the Moon card. Things that were hidden are now coming to light. Okay. First, emotional fulfillment must come. And then you will see things for what they truly are. Not for what they truly are, but you'll see things that you never saw before. That's it. Yes. Never saw before that used to make you get all up in your head, make you worry, and all that stuff. Because you feel like people are out to get you instead of looking up and realizing that there is hope. You just concentrate on the reality that you are experiencing, which is filled with people who want to see your downfall. Okay. Now the next card is the Emperor. That's Aries energy. Now because of that past experience of the 5 of Chalices, you are now like, you know what? I've experienced a lot of stuff. I can pretty much fend for myself, and yeah. So I am the boss of my own reality at this point because I know stuff that I didn't know before, that I had no prior knowledge of, right? With the Moon card, the Upright. Now that is going to ask for a lot of strength on your part because this new knowledge will not come cheap, number one, and will come with you understanding that things need to change. You need to change some stuff that you've been doing up to this point in order to be able to stay the Emperor. You need to change your ways, which is not really fun, I know, but if you know that you want to stay the Emperor, if you like it, you gotta shift what needs to shift in order to stay there. Okay. So it might just be that like you try for it and you get to the Emperor, but because your old way of being is so super strong, you are drawn back to the way you used to do things. And due to that, you kind of be like, you know what, I really dislike this stage, so I'm finally going to shift things to stay there. Because that place was more attractive, right? Not, but the thing is, because I know most natives, that place is better than where I'm at. That is part of the problem. You can't see it as that being better. That is equivalent to where you're at. It's just it's just more of what you want. Because if you understand that at any given moment of any given day, whatever you are currently experiencing, if you yourself, your mood does not change, does not shift, if you're happy, whatever happens, whatever is going on in your life, then whatever is going on in your life can just happen like a passing cloud, and it will not affect you because you are this constant reality in your life, right? But if you fluctuate with whatever happens, of course it's not going to be as stable as it is. So you have to be the rock in your life, not have the things that are happening be your rock. You have to be their rock, okay? Because that is the only thing that will keep you staying on an even experiencing pretty much the same thing you want to experience, right? Now, the next card is the Seven of Chalices. So once you get to that point, once you get to the point of, you know what, the things that are happening in my life don't really affect me, they just happen, and I can change my circumstances whenever I want. That way of thinking, that way of being is going to allow you to tap into the Seven of Chalices, which is being spoiled for choice, having way too many options, not knowing what the hell to do with them, right? And being spoiled for choice, when that happens, you are going to look for the page of chalices, meaning you'll be spoiled for choice, you'll have all these options, and you're just looking for the one that you want. Now, the one that you want might not be completely ready yet, so you're going to have to like wait and be patient and whatever comes for you in your story. But whatever it is, there is going to have to be some patience involved, is all that I'm getting. Now, the next card is the Sun card. So if you are patient, it will pan out into the blossoming relationship or whatever it is that you want, right? That thing that you are concentrating on. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It doesn't have to be, it can be whatever you want and whatever really calls out to you. And this is where you using your intuition is of utmost importance. Okay. But whatever that is going to bring you a ton of happiness with the Sun card, which is Leo energy. Now, the next card is the King of Chalices. And the King of Chalices, all right, talks of this individual is in complete control of his emotional awareness. He is complete control of what he thinks, well, how he feels at any given moment, and it is to his benefit. He uses that. I'm using he, but it could be a she, right? I'm talking about energy. They use that emotional intelligence for the better, and for the better of creating the reality they want, is what I'm getting. And interestingly enough, the King of Chalices comes right underneath the Emperor, right? Yes. Now, the next card is the Six of Chalices. And the Six of Chalices talks about someone from your past coming back. Or you going back to someone from your past. Fit it where it applies. Please use your intuition. I don't know all your stories. I'm just talking about what I'm seeing, what I'm reading, what I'm getting. Or, so it's either you are going back to someone from your past, or someone from your past is coming back, and you're like, wait, notice how she is telling them, what? Why are you here? And, like, can I allow you into my life? Are you worthy of my attention? Are you worthy of my time? Those are pretty big, what's the word? Resources. Time, energy, effort, all very important energies. And this world works on energy. So if you are ready to spend your energetic currency on this person, then great, they can come in. But before that, they have to prove that they are worthy of your energetic currency at this point. Okay? So, my gorgeous Saggies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.